And good Monday morning to you all. I'm Meteorologist Mike Javer coming with you with your Monday forecast video. Starting out the work week today, it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid because of a large upper level ridge across the United States. But today, temperatures are going to be in the upper 80s and low 90s for the most part. And with dew points in the 60s, it will feel quite muggy outside. And even in southeastern PA, temperatures could reach the mid-90s. But the good news, we won't have to deal with any storms today and tomorrow, I think. So if you're looking to get outside and do some things, today and tomorrow look like great days. But I would keep a bottle of water on hand for sure and limit your time outdoors, as it's going to be very hot and it's going to be very humid. But looking at our visible satellite this morning, we have some lingering clouds and maybe some fog across valley regions. I can see it's outside this morning. It looks like it's beginning to clear up, but we do have some clouds around the area, which will eventually move out this afternoon. And we're not going to see any storms today. It is going to be a mostly sunny day, but again, hot and steamy, something we can't get rid of around here. But looking at our RAP analysis on our College of DuPage satellite, the large upper level ridge across the central U.S. keeps us hot and humid, but dry through tomorrow. And I shouldn't even say central United States, but look how potent this ridge is. It basically goes across much of the lower 48 here, and I have it depicted by this blue line here. And basically the heat dome kind of sits right underneath it right in here. And I saw that Tampa hit 100 degrees for the first time ever yesterday, and which is just crazy to think about, a heat dome this potent right at our climatological peak as well. Basically that means where our average temperature is the highest and our low temperature is usually its highest for the year, and we're basically right past our peak. But at the same time, this heat dome is just really potent, and it really doesn't get much stronger than this at this time of the year. And this is a 596 decameter ridge here, so it is very strong to say the least. But now we're going to move into Wednesday. I mentioned today and tomorrow going to be pretty dry for the most part. It's going to be hot and humid, but dry. But a ridge begins to decouple on Wednesday, and what that basically means is it basically collapses. And when you see this collapse like this, that opens up the door for some storm potential. Obviously, cold front depending, instability depending, all that stuff. But Wednesday is the day. I mentioned this in my 7-day forecast. Is the day to watch for some strong storms. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, especially today and tomorrow. And I will issue a map if warranted this afternoon for Wednesday, like a little bit of a first call map here. But Wednesday's severe outlook from the NOAA Storm Prediction Center issues a marginal risk, or a 1 out of 5 risk, across portions of northeastern PA and into southeastern PA, and we're going to look for upgrades in that, and maybe even an expansion into central PA over the coming days here. But I think if everything comes together and the front timing is, sometime in the afternoon, evening, like it usually is, that's when, when you have your strong surface heating, that's the best time for storms. If that is able to line up, I wouldn't be surprised to see a slight risk get issued somewhere across the mid-Atlantic or northeast. But again, it's still a little too far out, and there's too many uncertainties to really pinpoint what's going to happen. But just keep an eye out Wednesday. I'll keep you updated, and that's all I have for you all today. Have a wonderful Monday. I'm meteorologist Mike Javer.